Hi and welcome to the first preview of the Holiday 2012 edition at stampacademy.com. Today I have the Sweet Season photo album for you, and this is a great little photo album which, believe it or not, is created using the designer kit Season of Sweets, which was originally designed to hold cookies, but this designer used it to make a little photo album, and you can just slip your photos in behind and you have a great little gift for someone. So let's get started. There is a PDF right below this video. You can just click on that and that'll download all of your instructions as well as the product guide. So we're going to begin with a piece of crumb cake cardstock, and we are going to be scoring this one at 1 3/4. We're only scoring one of these, and that would be the front cover. So your designer kit comes with 2 sheets and a bunch of envelopes. So you have enough to make 2 of these little photo albums if you choose. So we're going to put this aside for now, and we're going to take one of our envelopes and we're going to line it up on top of our crumb cake cardstock that we just scored, and we're going to just use a pencil and just trace this edge here. And we're going to do the same thing on the second piece of cardstock. We're going to just trace that edge, and then we're going to take our paper snips and we're just going to cut along that edge. So now we've cut out both of our pieces. The front cover is the one that is scored and the back cover is the one that is not. So I've stacked 6 of my envelopes and I've alternated the patterns between the stripes and the polka dots, and I'm just going to put those aside for now. Okay, next you're going to take some of your sticky strip and you're going to put it on the back side of your front cover, and I'm going to just try and follow this line because I want to get as close to the edge as I can. It does not have to be perfect, and then just trim off that sticky strip. Once you have that done, you're going to just peel off that backing, and you're going to take your cherry cobbler seam binding, and what I would like you to do is overhang, I'd say about a 1/2 inch to an inch of it, and then you're just going to pleat this on here because this is the part that's going to be sticking out, that's going to give us this little decorative edge that you see here. And again, there's no rhyme or reason to this. You just want to kind of make it a little messy and a little pleated and just have it stick out of the top here, and just keep going until you get to the edge. So once you've adhered that to the back of your front cover, you're just going to take that little piece that's hanging over and just put a mini glue dot on it, and then you're going to pull it back over so that that edge that is shown is nice and clean. And do the same thing with this side. Just take a little mini glue dot, put it underneath, and then just flap that over onto itself. And it's okay if it sticks out a little bit, but when you look at the front cover, that's what you're going to see, this nice little edge. Next, you're going to take white cardstock, just a scrap, and you're going to be using your Ornament keepsake stamp set. And I would like you to do one ornament in crumb cake and the other one in cherry cobbler. And then you're going to use your Big Shot and your framelits to cut those out. Next, you're going to take the wordplay stamp set, and in cherry cobbler you're going to stamp tidings of comfort and joy, and then you're going to take your crumb cake marker and you're just going to color in this little part here. Next, we're going to take some baker's twine, and we're going to take one of our ornaments and we're going to just trap that baker's twine behind this ornament using one of our Stampin' Dimensionals that come on these great sheets here. The important thing though is you want to make sure that it doesn't show through on the other side. And then just go ahead and put some of these Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of your entire ornament. So 4 is going to do it for this one. So once I have these done, I'm going to remove the adhesive backing from these Stampin' Dimensionals on both of my ornaments. And then what you're going to do is take this first cherry cobbler ornament and you're going to center that right in the middle of your page here. And then that piece of cherry cobbler is going to wrap around the back here and get secured to the back. So I just put a little strip of snail and I'll stick that down. I'm going to then take my cherry cobbler ornament and I'm going to go a little bit to the side and down. And so it's going actually on top of my other ornament, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to secure that with that snail and just cut off this extra piece back here. Next, you're going to take some snail and just attach it to the back of your white piece of cardstock with your ornaments on it. And those are going to be layered onto a piece of cherry cobbler cardstock. You're then going to decorate those ornaments using one of the rhinestones from the sheet, and there are plenty of these to go around, and you're just going to decorate the center of each one. And then I'm also just going to decorate this little piece in the center here. So once that's all decorated, you're going to put some snail adhesive on the back here. Because this is going to be a photo album, I'm assuming it's going to be handled a lot, so I put a little extra snail on the back. And then you're just going to center that right over there on your front cover. So if you don't have a 2-hole punch, what I did was I created a little vellum mask. I just drew the scalloped edge on there, and then I took my fastener and I laid it on top, and I just marked those holes and then lined up and punched through. So now that I have that done, I'm going to take one of my fasteners, and these are just office supply store fasteners, and I'm just going to fit those into those 2 holes and then feed them through the back. Once I have that done, you just take this piece, slide it on the top, and then if you can see, they have these little slides on here. So what you're going to do is just push those slides down to hold them in place. So now I want to cover that up because it doesn't look pretty enough for me. So what I'm going to do is take a piece of sticky strip, and I'm just going to cover the whole top of this fastener. And then I'm going to snip off this edge. I'm then going to take a piece of scrap paper and my Dazzling Diamonds glitter, and I am going to just peel off this protective backing, and it'll expose the sticky side. And then I'm just going to pour my Dazzling Diamonds glitter right on top of that sticky strip, and I'm going to press this glitter into it. And then I'm just going to tap the excess right back there in my container. And that's going to give me that nice decorative edge there. And last but not least, what we're going to do is we are going to decorate our little inside pages using these sticky journaling pieces. So now we're going to just alternate these on our pages. You could do the bottom, you could do the top, whatever you would like. So when you're through, you have this great little project, and don't forget that your photos go in through the back here. So that's your first preview for the Holiday 2012 edition of Project Parade at stampacademy.com. If you like what you see, you can come join us at Holiday 2012 Project Parade at stampacademy.com. We will run for 4 to 6 weeks. There will be 4 projects a week: Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. They will highlight all of the stamps and accessories in the Holiday 2012 Stampin' Up! Mini Catalog, as well as some goodies from the big book. And if you have any questions, you can always reach us at mail@stampacademy.com.